How's it and aloha? It's your burpee yoga uncle, the dreaded okra, and how to cook it non-slimy way. I'm going to give you the tips and tricks of doing that to make these two wonderful dishes. It's all vegetables. There's no meat in these two dishes. So yep, it's super easy to make. I love eating okra. Again, only one in my family that likes it. A lot of them don't like the slimy version of the okra, and I'll show you how to cook it so it doesn't have the slime. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Fitness, foodies, and the fabulous absurd. From burpees to Camus, you're never gonna know what you're gonna get from your burpee yoga uncle. Alright, the first thing you want to do is get rid of the little hairs in the okra, and all I do is put salt and rub it a bit and then rinse it in water. And then the main thing is you got to keep the okras dry. That's one of the main things to make sure you don't have no slime when you're cooking it, is to dry the okra. When it's all dry, you're going to cut it sideways and slant it so it comes out as much surface space to the griddle as you can. So you can take a look. See, I try to cut it sideways. So yeah, as much of the inside is exposed as possible. That way, you know, all that moisture can be cooked out or stir fried out. And that's one of the main reasons why you have slime, is because all that moisture is stuck and trapped in there. There's some other tricks too, and I'm going to also use dry bean curd for my second way of cooking the okra, along with you can pick this up in any Asian market. It's just called that dry bean curd, and you got to soak it in water for about 15-20 minutes, along with black dry fungus or black fungus ears. And you can buy these in the store much cheaper. There's multiple versions. There's really no good or bad brand. Just look for black fungus in any Asian market. Usually they come dry like that, and all you got to do is again soak it in the water and it'll change, right? And the first thing we're going to do is heat up the pan, get enough oil in there, and these are dry okra. You're going to stir fry them. Do not put number one thing, do not put any salt in the okra, because salt would bring out the moisture. You're trying to stir fry this with nothing, just basic stir fry with oil, trying to get rid of the moisture as much as you can. And once that's done, you're going to put in fish sauce for flavoring. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but the fish sauce will add flavor to it. And then again, still there's no salt. You don't want to put salt, no water, nothing yet. You're going to stir fry them until it's pretty much cooked. And then after that, you're going to add in sugar, right, to make it sweet. No salt yet. You don't need salt because the fish sauce already has salt. The salt sweats out any vegetable. So you're going to stir fry them. When it's almost done, now you add the water. And I promise you, it won't get slimy, because once you add the water now, because the okra's already been cooked through. Once you add the water, it's going to steam cook it for a little bit. And pretty much that is the whole dish to cook okra that makes it non-slimy. Right, so see, you can take a look at it. See, there's no slime in it. You don't see those little strands of anything in there. It tastes super good too. Just those two flavors, fish sauce and sugar. You're going to put salt. You don't have to. Again, the fish sauce has salt. Now I'm going to do the second dish, which is basically using the dry tofu, bean curd, and the fungus ears. They've all been soaked in water for 15-20 minutes. I'm just going to stir fry them, and oyster sauce, right? Dump a little bit of oyster sauce in there. That's pretty much the whole dish. Can you believe that? It's so easy to cook. Now, if you want to add other stuff like chicken stock or even fish sauce again in it, you don't have to. This is just cooking wine. That's all I just put in there, cooking wine. I stir fry a little bit, and then all I'm going to do is going to throw in the okra into this dish. And it's a very good non-meat dish. No meat in this dish at all. And if you want it to be completely, I guess, vegan, I guess you don't have to put in fish sauce, right? That's the only thing that's kind of has animals in there. Everything else is all vegetables. Look how pretty and beautiful that is. I wish I had more okra, but I didn't have enough, and I had to do 2 different dishes. And thank you so much. If you're down this far, hit that like and subscribe. Here comes the food non-stop cooking.